this raw lesson, we're gonna talk about how we pick up a bay for the night. This lesson continues the lesson about the weather forecast. If you haven't seen it, check it out right here. And I'm going to talk about how we extract information about marinas, about bays, from using the application Navily or the pilot book. This lesson is a part of a big series that I'm going to upload and share with you here on YouTube for free. It's a glimpse to some of my sailing lessons during my week-long sailing courses in Croatia. No big edits or fancy scripting, just pure, raw knowledge for you to enjoy. Some parts are more slow and some parts are more packed with knowledge. So please feel free to skim around this video because there is knowledge, tips, and little nuances until the last minute of each lesson. Ooh, one little disclaimer. I might be saying stuff that you disagree with because in sailing there's no one truth. There's different type of approaches to different type of boats, locations, and even different type of captaining style. But also, I might be wrong. I might not do the most optimal thing. And I don't claim to be a know-it-all. I am developing and learning every week, and I'm learning a lot from this lovely online community. So please, if you disagree with anything, write down your reasoning down below and let's start a healthy discussion in the comment section. Because if you claim to be a great captain, you know how important it is to keep on learning and improving your methods. That's it. That's the disclaimer. Now let's jump to the lesson. Oh, and check the description down below to hear more about my courses. Following our forecast lesson, now that we know the forecast, we need to plan our day. Now we need to stop in a town today to get more coffee and to get more bread. And then later on we need to find the sexy anchorages for tonight that will be protected from the wind, correct? So we know where the wind is coming from. Now we need to plan our route. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do it in a practical way by using our GPS, by using our apps and our books. Now, the apps that I'm going to show you today is Navily and this pilot book right here. We have this pilot book which tells us about all the little cities, all the towns, all the marinas, all the bays in this area. But this is like only the Croatian official ones, and of course there is many bays that they cannot cover them all in this book. That's why we have the app, the GPS app like Navionics and the GPS, and we have a Navily that is more community based. Yeah, it's really good. Community based information about anchorages and all this kind of stuff. So we're gonna choose our bay first, where we're going, what we're doing, and then we're gonna do a GPS plan and see how we plan the route, look for hazards and all this kind of stuff. So, Navily, right? So I showed where we are in Navily. We have the characteristic anchor allowed, the seabed type sand and rocks, weather and protection. This bay is protected from the east, southeast, south and southwest, but not so protected from the west, as you can see, the northwest, the north and northeast, okay? It tells you the forecast for now, which is the wind speed, you see, 10 knots coming from the southeast, the swell, clear skies, and you can look at forecast in the future. Of course, you need to pay if you want to have more information. Yes. Continue. And of course, I'm paying for it because I am constantly on the water. It's not a lot. $20 a year or something. Yeah, and then you can get the protection for the current forecast. So you see, if we stay here tonight or we stay here tomorrow, 100% protection. Okay? Again, this looks very specific zoomed in forecast model. So it might tell you, oh, I'm 100% protected, but it didn't really look at the big weather system coming through. Yeah. So just like everything, just like when you're using ChatGPT, just like when you're using forecast models, take it with consideration. Not just one source of information. Take a few sources of information. Reachable by dinghy. There's nothing to snack here. No beach, no water, no dock. Even though there is a little beach over there. With a chair. You see that chair? No shops listed. And then community. What the people say. Nice spot, but windy when we were here. Garbage on the small beach. We are alone during the night. Bjorn. Wonderful little anchorage, transparent water, good hold on sandy patch, super quiet and beautiful surrounding. Yeah, so community comments.
It's good to see also to look at the date at which the...
At the date, yes. Some
month,
people will even tell you in Anchorage is like, we thought this anchorage was protected from southeast wind, but it turns out the swell wraps around and creates a big swell here, so you can get information. Other thing we'll say, we had rats on the boat because we tied shorelines and the rats climbed the shorelines. Or there was wasps. Or careful of this bay, there's a lot of party boats over here.
Exactly.
Or
there's a nightclub on the beach.
There's a nightclub on the beach. We didn't sleep all night. Okay? Community loves to write stuff. But remember that people like to exaggerate, people like to write stuff, and some even people like to lie. Okay? For example, there's bays that are the most beautiful, best bays I've ever been, and then you have one people comment, terrible bay, don't come here.
Keeping everyone out.
And actually you can see that.
Yes, and I think I want us to stop today in this place called Zlarin, because the dock here is it's cool.
Zlarin.
And I think we can find like a coffee place here or something, and I don't know. I think it's a small island. It will be nice to let us be there for 1 hour.
Zoom out.
Zlarin. This island, Zlarin. But if not, we can go up the channel again and go back to Šibenik. Remember that town?
The big one.
Yeah, the big one.
The mussels.
Yeah, Šibenik will probably have more stores to look for, and they usually have room. Okay? So again, here you can, if I click on Zlarin, Marina Zlarin, okay, you get information, you get pictures, how many berths, what's the length, what's the draft, what does the community think, hospitality, cleanness, services, shops, tourism. A very nice city port without toilets or showers. In the bay, there are a few buoys plus some yachts were anchored. Be careful at the pier. Large passenger fleet ships are mooring there. Okay. Safe in Southerly. Be careful. We go regularly and there are no staff on duty until 4 p.m. to take lines. Whatever. Same information that you have over there, you have over here. Okay. So for example, I want to go to Zlarin. I open the end of the book. I go to Zlarin, okay, 2245. Two to four?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 170 it starts and it goes.
Oh, 224. Okay, Otok Zlarin. The island of Zlarin is 3.2 meters north, I don't know. Oh, it shows you, yeah, miles probably. The Roman also had a settlement here. Oh, by the way, this is the pilot book. It's a book about all the little anchorages and everything. It shows you, it gives you information about the local winds. Look here, it says about the Levante, the Tramontana, the Maestral, which channels for weather forecast, the sea state, the local times. It shows you the currents and winds that happened here. It gives you information about the chart, and it's supposed to show about also the buoys, how to mooring and anchoring here. A lot of information, okay? This one has everything from Albania to all the Adriatic coast. For example, let's see about Lucas Zlarin. Tells you about the approach. The main dangers in the approach in Lucas Zlarin are this and that. The inner shoal is marked by a unilet east cardinal buoy. There is a narrow passage southeast. So all this stuff you need to know. You need to write them down. You need to keep them in mind. So when we're coming over there, you're not 100% reliant on the GPS. You know, like, okay, when I'm coming in, there should be a red marker over there, and there should be an east cardinal buoy over there. Look, your bowline is holding us. With Luca Zlarin, note that depths of less than 5 meters extend up to 1 cable off the east shore. Okay? You can talk about the berth over there, and you know about the shelter. Shelter is good from northeast through south to west. The pier is exposed to the afternoon breeze from the northwest. Ah, you see, you get a lot of local information here that you might not get on Navily. So, great stuff.
I checked your wind, I didn't check.
If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comment section below.
Like and share this video with your sailor friends and subscribe if you want to dive deep into sailing knowledge. Plus, it really helps. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.